If you have come here to watch 3 grown men lose their minds to a video game, you have come to the right place. Gamer. Thank you, Logan. That was really good on my ears. Shut! Welcome to RLCraft, which stands for Real Life Craft. Wow, it's just like real life. This is one of the most brutal and unfair mod packs of all time. Wow! This mod pack is hell-bent on crushing any hope that you might have of having fun. Okay. Oh, fuck you! A mod pack so torturous it caused my friend Logan to develop a second personality to cope. The devil shivers when Grungier, king of the dwarves, makes his return. It looks like you haven't slept in a while, Grungier.
Grungier don't need sleep. Grungier mine.
I went into this mod pack with one goal. Finally beating it. This proved to be a more challenging endeavor than I had realized. After forcing a couple of friends to join me, we began our hellish journey. Our first goal is to find each other, because just like in real life, you spawn 500,000 blocks away from your friends. And the worst part is, you can't even see your coordinates. Not without a compass at least. In order to get a compass, you need redstone. And in order to mine redstone, you need to level up your mining skill to level 8.
Oh, that's an iron pick.
It was clear to me that we are going to be staying here for a while, so I set up my base in a local tower. After gathering some supplies, leveling up, then going AFK on my tower, and a rock carried me to a nearby mountain, causing me to lose all my stuff.
A rock just took me out of my house.
I was ready to hit the caves. Also, around this time, Logan began to get attacked by bees and started to lose his mind.
Sir, there's been a second bee with a health bar.
I'm accepting my new life down here.
That was not Logan, that was here.
As it turns out, the caves were way more dangerous than I was expecting. This is where I met my friend the Gru.
What are you?
I will become very well acquainted with this creature over the course of this playthrough. Needless to say, I will not be viewing Despicable Me 4. When I finally managed to get some redstone, I got jumped by a couple of goons on my way out.
Redstone. But it's next to the spider pits.
I swear to God, if I spider projectiles.
You have nice titties for a little boy.
What?
No way! I saw sparkles. Oh wait, there's redstone here away from the spider pits, thank God. As they say in German, we need to get the fuck out of the spider caves.
That is quite the German saying.
It's a very common German thing. The spiders are very deadly over there. And like 4 endermans. No! What are you? Please! No, the etch a sketch!
I never found that cave again. Lucky for me, there was more redstone in a nearby ravine. It was in this ravine I learned one of the most important lessons of the entire mod pack. What goes into a ravine does not come out.
Can I get one blinding enemy at a time, please?
In a ravine, for every 10 minutes of mining...
Are you Gru or a Reaper? A Gru.
There's 30 minutes of running back to get my stuff. It begins to take a psychological toll I can only describe as a virtual lobotomy. Eventually you will become numb and enter a never-ending cycle of dying. Walking back to get your stuff. Dying. Walking back to get your stuff. Dying. Walking back to get your stuff. The only way to break this hellish cycle is A. Get your stuff and finally leave the cave never to return, or B. Go hollow and throw your PC out the window. Eventually, Jet managed to get some redstone. It only took him 12 hours. And the cherry on top is he was only a teeny weeny, itty bitty little bit far from me. So my journey began. This is a journey of pain and suffering. A journey where I accidentally stopped recording halfway through, so I only captured a fraction of the pain and suffering. That being said, I still had 2 hours of this journey recorded. Just a little bit of the middle disappeared. And we were off on a bad start.
Oh, that's a huge—
No!
Sirens! Oh my fucking God.
Only for it to get even worse.
Why?
Yeah, that should be shorter than them too.
Oh, there's a giant chicken. It paralyzed me. A giant chicken. It's basically a dragon. I can't kill that.
Just keep running away.
I can't. It flies.
Keep running.
I just want a single waste stone. What's eating me? What's eating me? What's... Why? What even was that? Oh my god.
You didn't know about the other two?
I'm gonna fucking... And I'm gonna die or something. Ah, please, no! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to press that! I'm dead. Oh. How?
You were close.
No, he fucking wasn't, you fucking whore. Why, dude? What did I do to deserve this? Genuinely, what did I do? Dude! Why? What? Huh? What? Oh. Dude. My travels to Jet ended with me dying at 2 a.m., causing a mental breakdown. Nope. No. You can't give me 5 goddamn seconds of peace. Nah, this is rage. Now I gotta go get fucking more redstone because you decided to kill me. It seemed that the literal ocean was too dangerous to cross by boat, so I began a quest to tame a rock. It was also this time where Jet discovered AI song generation and made this banger about how Logan failed calculus.
Calculus strangled. Logan's mind tangled. Calculus strangled. Numbers jumbled. Future crumbled. Textbooks a maze. Lost in the haze. Crimes unsolved. Dreams dissolved. Midterms hit
Oh
hard.
my god.
Scarred. Late like grinding. No solution finding. Calc like a crypt.
After I finally managed to tame a rock, I didn't have the forethought to think that you might need a saddle to ride the thing. After looking what I need to craft it, I cried a little on the inside.
I need troll leather?
It appears I have no choice but to head back into the caves to fight trolls.
Oh, what the hell?
Why? I had a shield! Which sent me into an underground city deep in the ravine.
I'm dead.
A troll!
No.
I found one.
Only I forgot the rule of the ravine. What goes into a ravine does not come out. When I set my spawn point down there, I had sealed my fate. I did not manage to get out of the ravine. I used to think dying was a curse, but now I see it is a mercy. A mercy that the cave is no longer willing to give me, and it's all because of my own actions. Now, instead of respawning in my safe house, I am respawning back in the cave and getting throttled all over again. This was the final straw for me. After spending about an hour stuck in the ravine getting spawn camped by a bunch of shadow monsters, I teleported myself to Jet's base. Some of you may call this cheating. And it is. However, God decided to punish me for my actions, so it is okay. About 4 seconds after I teleported, God revealed the 11th commandment. If thou teleports to thy friend's base, I shall send forth the bees.
Jet, there's a bee! There's a bee in the forest!
And forth the bees came. The bees constructed not 1, not 2, but 3 hives directly on top of us. And for some reason I was lagging so hard that I was unable to help.
Hold up, maybe I can kill the bee while I'm in like this Quicksilver state. Oh! I crashed. What happened?
So me and Jet implemented a brilliant strategy to fend off the bees.
Alright, now what's the plan to deal with the bees above the ground?
We're not.
After the dust settled, most of the village was destroyed.
Oh, I see. The house is burning.
And if you thought God's wrath ended with the bees, then you are a fool, because he was just getting started. The next day, Logan hopped back on the server. I then decided to teleport him as well. But fear not, once again we were punished for our actions.
It's a demon destroying shit.
I'm staying in the cave.
Get
You
your
see where I
fat
am?
ass out here and fight.
No, don't bring it down the
Bring
hole!
it down the hole! Bring it down the hole! Distracted Jet. We're doing great. It's burning your village down, Jet. I apologize, but it's happening.
When hasn't that happened?
The fight ended when Jet, who was hiding in his coward hole for most of the fight, ran out and finished it off when it was at 3 health.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh, there's a zombie.
After the battle, we entered a brief period of friendship and peace.
Can I come live over by you?
No, fuck you, Jet. Get away from my house.
We all began constructing our houses, except for Jet. He just farmed. I began working on a greenhouse basement, and it was taking forever to make. Luckily for me, Logan needed stone, so I drafted him into the stone mines, paying him minimum wage in pebbles. It was in these stone mines when I finally met Grungier face to face.
You counted wrong.
Shut up, Grungier. Fuck you. I'm the foreman here. Did you make shovels again, Grungier? I see you holding the shovel, Grungier. Look at me, Grungier. Look at me. Grungier. Look at me. How many shovels did you make? God damn it, Grungier. God damn. This is why we don't pay you overtime.
And with the combination of me and this mentally stunted dwarf, we actually made pretty decent progress on the basement. And when the job was done, I gave Grungier his pebbles and sent him on his merry way. Setting Grungier loose was definitely a questionable decision of mine.
Hey guys, come say hi to my friend. Come outside.
Oh!
But I'm not going to back out now. After the basement was mined out enough, I needed industrial quantities of greenhouse glass. The most expensive component was the color blue. We had no blue flowers nearby, so I have been using lapis. But I refuse to brave the caves anymore.
Over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Oh, you fucking cucks.
So, to get this lapis, I had to trade with Jet. Lucky for me, the only thing Jet loves to do is farm, so I gave him all the bones he needed in trade for lapis. It was at one of these trades where something caught Jet's eye. A random egg I had found in the desert, and he wanted it. After googling what I can do with it, Jet, without my consent and without a single thought behind his eyes, placed the egg.
You bastard!
It seemed that me and Jet were now parents. We watched in awe as our son grew up before my very eyes. Me and Jet had to become responsible parents in order to raise this child.
No, quit it! No, Grungier,
Stop
no!
bullying my son. No! It's not a flashlight, Grungier.
However, the child proved to be a little difficult to manage.
It's just dancing.
And like most parents, when things got too difficult, I decided to make it someone else's problem. And the solution to this problem was, unfortunately, euthanasia.
Put down my son, Logan. I don't like it
No,
anymore.
no.
It's difficult. It keeps trying to kill me. Ah! My son! It's eating my feet! Stop it, son! Stop it!
Ow, stop hitting me.
My son! My boy! Oh well.
Stop anything?
And with that, my son was now dead, and I thought it was best to throw a funeral for my now deceased son. I built a grave and put on a hat custom to my son's people, and we gathered around for a funeral.
So how'd you know, my boy? Alright, here's mom. Alright, I don't think Logan's coming. Alright, I'll speak first.
Okay.
There are many things that could be said about Deathworm. He may have not been with us long. Oh, Logan, thank you for joining
I'm
us.
here. I'm glad you made it.
there's a lot to be said about Deathworm here. I remember when he was born, mere 10 minutes ago. He tried to suck my testicles off. And we really bonded after that, you know. I've never felt so close to anything ever in my life when I killed his mom in the desert, kept him in a box for hours, and then Jet hatched him without my consent. R.I.P. little man. You're in desert heaven now. I can't anymore. I can't. I'm gonna say.
It's me. His father. I was the one who hatched him without his consent.
You're a horrible father. It's your fault he's dead.
Pull it out the Glock!
If you raised him right, we wouldn't have to put him down.
He did nothing wrong. He was perfectly innocent. No,
Stop coddling him.
differently.
Alright, Grungier, what do you have to say about my son?
He made a funny squish.
Every grain of sorrow falls from my grieving hands. I search for his shadow in this endless sand. Every grain of sorrow falls from my grieving
Please,
hands.
subscribe, but not for me, but for my dead son. What I'm really saying is if you don't subscribe, you're a terrible person.